All right, guys, here we go. We are getting ready for the very first matchup of the day. This matchup will be for the Breakout Hardcore Championship. Extreme rules do apply to this matchup. No disqualifications. This is going to be a classic matchup. A record-breaking attendance here at Champions Alliance Wrestling in Beardageddon. The arena is packed to capacity. Evoke ready to face off, challenging this man for the Breakout Hardcore Championship, the New Jersey Wolverine, Roger Arthur. And here we go, the very first matchup of the day. Evoke, Roger Arthur facing off here at Beardageddon. Guys, you can expect to see the best of the best tear the roof off of this place, which doesn't have a roof, but it's probably for the better, as it wouldn't have when we were done here anyway. Evoke into a side headlock now as he tries to wear down Roger Arthur here early on. And a nice hip toss to get things started here. Extreme rules are in effect. Whether or not either of these competitors will decide to utilize that to their advantage is to be determined. The whip off the ropes. Belly to belly suplex. Evoke continues to control the pace of this match here early on. Roger Arthur back to his feet now, and Roger Arthur deciding to take things outside of the ring. And is he going to pull out from underneath there? He's got a sledgehammer, but it's taken away by Evoke. Evoke getting slammed against the barricade, drop down face first onto the barricade there at ringside. And a big head kick. Nice 1-2 combination. And a nice DDT to the outside. That is definitely going to hurt Evoke's momentum here in this matchup. Evoke trying to regain positioning with a nice reverse chin breaker, but again, backed up against the barricade. Evoke dropped down hard. You can see the face of Evoke. Roger Arthur continuing to dish out punishment here as Evoke is on the receiving end. The defending champ doing everything he can here, and Evoke now with a shoulder press takedown. Big knee drop there, a little bit of hang time for Evoke. Roger Arthur face first into a turnbuckle, manages to recover, but it's not enough. Big snap suplex now as Evoke takes control again. Evoke for the cover, legs hook, 1, 2, and it's not enough to keep the 3 count. And Roger Arthur manages to sweep the leg out from underneath Evoke and gets back to his feet. A big right hand flattens Evoke out. Pele kick misses. And again, Roger Arthur backed into a corner now. Evoke trying to stomp a mud hole there. Evoke is pushed away now. Spinning back fist hits. Evoke so well known for that spinning back fist. This could be it. 1, 2, and a near 3. So close. Evoke not able to put away the champ for the 3 count. Evoke with the cover too, and no! Roger Arthur still hanging in there by what seems to be a thread. The champion, the breakout hardcore champion, has an uphill battle here today as he faces off against the challenger Evoke. Flying forearm, and another Roger Arthur seems to be gaining momentum. Pele kick nails Evoke. Evoke a little bit slow to get back to his feet. Roger Arthur with a ladder. That steel ladder, he drives it into the face of Evoke. Drop kick now. Roger Arthur and the ladder get toppled over. Oh, here we go. Evoke has that look in his eye. We've seen this. Game over on top of the ladder. Game over on top of the ladder. Evoke with the cover. 3. Evoke, your new breakout hardcore champion. What an incredible matchup to get things started. We have seen our first matchup of the night, and the Breakout Hardcore Championship has already changed hands. We have even more huge matchups to come up next on CAW BEARDageddon. Don't forget to use the hashtag CAWHype in your tweet to get featured on the live tweet wall. I'd like to thank Evoke for the tip there during the match. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Thanks all of you guys for being here. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that follow button with a nice big lag drop. Get the hot tag into a friend. Tell them to come in here, check us out, and do the same. All right, up next, we have a triple threat matchup. This is going to be an insane matchup. The defending champion, Ash Venom, will take on Archie Lee and Gamer Rock up next. Get your bets in now before the betting closes. Breakout Championship is on the line. Triple threat, tables, ladders, chair matchup. Ash Venom, Archie Lee, and Gamer Rock face off here at BEARDageddon. Here we are getting ready for matchup number 2. The champion, the defending Breakout champion, Ash Venom, making his way to the ring next. And all of these 3 men who are about to face off here today have been very familiar with each other over the past couple of weeks. Archie Lee makes his way to the ring next. And Archie Lee looks as ready as he's ever been. And the final competitor here today to challenge for the Breakout Championship. One who has been looking for his challenge at the title since his arrival in CAW Breakout, Gamer Rock. Triple threat, tables, ladders, chair matchup. Who knows what could happen here tonight on Beardageddon. Thank you guys for joining us. Here we go. The second matchup of Beardageddon is underway. Triple threat tables, ladders, chairs match. Ash Venom defending his Breakout Championship against not only Archie Lee, but Gamer Rock. Archie Lee headed to the outside now. What does he have planned? A lot of bad blood between Ash Venom and Gamer Rock here. A very, very heated feud since both of their arrivals here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. Archie Lee bringing a ladder back in the ring, and he's going to use it. He nails Gamer Rock with that ladder, and now goes to work on Ash Venom. Archie Lee is just taking down everybody with that ladder. Big reverse suplex now by Archie Lee. Gamer Rock headed to the top rope. Gamer Rock from the top, an elbow drop to the down champion. And a big enziguri kick. Archie Lee, wow, just trying to take over. Here we go. Archie Lee with a nice takedown on Gamer Rock as Ash Venom looks for an opportunity here. There you see the Breakout Championship strung up 20-some feet above the center of the ring. The only way to win this match is to get to the top of the ladder and get the championship. Ash Venom setting up. Archie Lee, Gamer Rock still going at it. However, they made their way inside of the ring now. Gamer Rock headed to the top of the ladder, so is Ash Venom. This is going to get ugly real quick. The two exchange blows. Big elbow now. Gamer Rock! Sunset powerbomb from the top of the ladder. Gamer Rock headed to the top of that ladder, and he's pulled down by Ash Venom. Archie Lee headed to the top of the ladder now. Gamer Rock with an elbow from the second rope. Archie Lee going to work with that steel chair. His capture suplex attempt, but it's stopped. Gamer Rock now. Gamer Rock and Ash Venom. Double gut buster. Down goes Archie Lee. Ash Venom takes Archie Lee to the top. Ash Venom with a big backdrop suplex from the second rope. Gamer Rock setting up now with the ladder. Archie Lee locks up. Archie Lee and Ash Venom now. Delivering the same devastating blow to Gamer Rock. Gamer Rock with a chin breaker on the much larger Ash Venom. And another capture suplex. Wow, Archie Lee goes to work, nails Gamer Rock, and now Archie Lee is down. Archie Lee sends Gamer Rock to the outside of the ring now. Gamer Rock trying to make his recovery. Ash Venom on the offensive here now. The first person to get to the top of that ladder and get that championship. Strung up above the ring will be the winner and the new or defending CAW Breakout Champion. Ash Venom with a big forearm now. Gamer Rock on the receiving end catches a DDT. Gamer Rock gets spiked. Gamer Rock again gets sent out to ringside. Archie Lee to follow. Ash Venom has a great opportunity here. Archie Lee throwing the ladder outside of the ring, preventing anybody from getting up to that title. Archie Lee with a running clothesline, and he flattens Gamer Rock. Ash Venom's headed to the top of that ladder. He has wide open opportunity here. Archie Lee notices he's back in the ring. Can he stop it? Archie Lee to the top. Slowly, no. Ash Venom trying desperately. No, he can't get it in time. Pushed away by Archie Lee. Archie Lee now trying to get the title. Archie Lee gets the title. Archie Lee snags the Breakout Championship and walks away your new Champions Alliance Wrestling Breakout title holder. Archie Lee walks away from Beardageddon, your new Breakout Champion. The crowd is absolutely losing their minds. The CAW universe very happy to see Archie Lee walking away with that Breakout Championship. Thank you guys for being here, supporting our league. Before we go any further, I would like to thank everybody who's here watching the stream. If you're not currently a follower, go ahead, hit the lag drop on that follow button. Get that hot tag into a friend. Let them know what's happening over here on Champions Alliance Wrestling. We have some great matchups before tonight's main event. Tonight's main event is, of course... This keeps changing on me because it's a piece of shit. The main event, of course, is a one-on-one beard match between Dan Diz and Juno. The loser must shave here today, live on stream at the end of the stream after the match is over. So you guys do not want to miss that. Trust me. If you want to become a part of the CAW type exclamation mark, join CAW into the chat. You'll get all the details on how you can become a part. And if you want instant access, don't worry about waiting till openings. Head on over to GameWist, type exclamation mark subscribe into the chat, get the link, head on over, get some really cool exclusive perks that are only available to subscribers. So, up next, we have a big tag team matchup. Those vacant CAW Tag Team Championships are on the line here tonight. 9 Blue and Nerd Rage, Amp Army will take on Silence and Tannis, Fight or Flight, for the Tag Team Championship. I've got to go back in and edit that, make sure it's not set to fast because fuck everything. That's right. That's right. You guys got the hype going in the chat there. You guys know what it is. We have the most detailed interactive universe on Twitch, championships, storylines, great matches, all balanced. As far as I'm concerned, and many of our fans, we are the #1 source for interactive universe content here on Twitch TV. Get your bets in now. The betting is open. Remember, earnings will net you 100% of your bets. You can double up just today. Special for the Beardageddon pay-per-view. That is completely right, ladies and gentlemen. You have heard correctly. In the main event here tonight, the loser will be forced to shave their beard live on stream This is going to be one heck of a monumental event. You do not want to miss out. Stick around for the entire stream. And at the end, the big matchup, the main event of the day. Dan Diz versus Juno. Beard versus Beard matchup. Here we go, a vacant pair of CAW World Tag Team titles are on the line here today. Two teams will walk in, one will walk away as your new CAW Tag Team Champions. Silence and Tannis are set for action here today. And they will be facing off against one of the biggest forces here in CAW, and that is none other than Amp Army. They are back together. It's been quite some time since we've seen these two in a title match. And you can bet they are ready for anything that Fight or Flight will throw at them. Here we go, the tag team matchup is underway. Here we go for those vacant CAW tag team titles. Silence and Nine Blue getting us started here. Go, a nice takedown now by Nine Blue. Nice whip into the turnbuckle. Face first goes Silence. Silence with an elbow, and he manages to recover. Silence looking for the tag. In comes Tannis now. Fight or Flight ready to get in motion here today. Swinging neck breaker now as Tanis goes to work on Nerd Rage. Tanis a little slow to get back to his feet. The tag comes in, and now 9 Blue will face off against Tanis. Big elbow drop down to the leg now as 9 Blue continues to work away at Tanis. Big takedown now. 9 Blue continuing to control the matchup here. Locks the leg in there. Gonna crank on the neck. Big Russian leg sweep now as Tanis tries to make his way back to his feet and gain a little bit of momentum for fight or flight. Silence now facing off. 9 Blue tries for the backbreaker, but it's reversed, and Silence gets from behind. Blue with a cover. No, it's not enough. The 1 count is all he's going to get here against Silence. Silence now trying to look for a tag. In comes Tanis. Nerd Rage down, trying to get back to his feet. Nice drop kick as Nerd Rage manages to recover. Big shot to the midsection. Whip face first. Uh-oh, this is not good. This is some tag team action. 9 Blue from the second rope with an elbow over the knee of Nerd Rage. Big spine buster takedown by 9 Blue. Things are not looking good for Tanis. 9 Blue with the cover. In comes Silence. Silence breaks up the pin. Nerd Rage trying to take care of Silence. Tanis with a nice crucifix takedown to 9 Blue. Nerd Rage headed back outside of the ring. Silence slow to get back to his feet. He's going to have to watch himself. We've seen disqualifications in the last couple of weeks resulting from people not being in the ring. Being in the ring when they're not supposed to be. Uh-oh. Deep Blue! Deep Blue! Tanis gets hit with Deep Blue! 9 Blue with the cover! 1, 2, and it's broken up by Silence. Big knee now, as 9 Blue tries to climb to the top rope. Tannis looking for a DDT, but it fails. 9 Blue with a reverse Russian leg sweep now. Big slam. 9 Blue tosses Tannis. 9 Blue headed to the top rope. Oh, wow! Flying elbow drop from the top to the outside. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. 9 Blue putting it all on the line here tonight for a chance at those tag team championships. Tannis slowly back to his feet at the count of 7 and makes it back into the ring. Nerd Rage now the legal man. Nerd Rage looking for an opportunity here. Goes for the cover now. Tannis down. 1, 2, and a near 3. Tannis able to kick out just in time to stop the count. Tannis with that brain buster. Down goes Nerd Rage. This could be it. No. The ref. Silence distracting his own teammate from the pin. The ref catches Silence trying to get into the ring and really delays the pin there. And an unbelievably huge mistake. Silence with a big slam. Silence with a cover on Nerd Rage. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. The vacant CAW Tag Team Championships are on the line here today. Silence with a chop now flattens out 9 Blue. Two, no! Nerd Rage there to break it up. Blue trying to get back to his feet. 9 Blue calling for the end. Could we see another Deep Blue on Silence? Whip into the corner. 9 Blue looking to set up for some serious damage here. Nine Blue putting his body on the line for Amp Army. 9 Blue with a superplex from the top. The cover. 2. No, Silence with a kick out at 2. Silence in a very bad position right now. Amp Army in full force. Tag team goes for the cover. Nerd Rage. 1, 2. No, so close. Silence somehow managing to just barely stay in there by the thread. Silence is trying with every fiber of his being. Up and down goes. There it is. The big rage slam. 1, 2. No, another one. Silence showing an absolutely unbelievable amount of heart in there today. Silence lines up a swinging neckbreaker now. Silence somehow bottling up what he can, headed to the top rope. Silence! No, Silence decides not to. Perhaps taking the cautious route. Very much unlike 9 Blue, who's putting it all on the line, and that could be the difference between becoming the CAW champions. Rage slam, and that could be it. We might have your very first CAW Tag Team Champions. And there it is! Your very first CAW Tag Team Champions. Nerd Rage and 9 Blue. Amp Army. And an incredible day so far here at CAW BEARDageddon. Your newly crowned CAW Tag Team Champions, 9 Blue and Nerd Rage Amp Army, walking away with those titles victorious here today. And up next, we will see the Women's Division Championship on the line. My Lady Balls will defend her CAW Women's Champion against Kitty Styles. Don't forget, check those crowns, exclamation mark crowns in the chat. Everybody who's here watching is gathering up crowns just by watching the stream. Take those crowns, bet them on matches, and use them as bragging rights in the chat. CAW Hype. Don't forget to use the hashtag in your tweet. Get featured here on our live tweet wall. Up next, Kitty Styles of the Kitty Club will face off against the Women's Champion, defending the championship, My Lady Balls of Beard Nation. Here we go. We are ready for the next matchup. We are live, twitch.tv/CAWrestling. The CAW Women's Championship is on the line. Up next, and the challenger, Kitty Styles, is here with her partner, Alley Cat, accompanying her to the ring. Kitty Club is ready for Beardageddon. And I have a strong feeling we could see this turn into an all-out brawl here today, with Alley Cat accompanying Kitty Styles to the ring. Beard Nation, the champion, the CAW Women's Champion, My Lady Balls. And it looks like she's bringing backup to the ring as well, being accompanied to the ring by Beastie Rock. And it looks like Beastie is here to make sure that nothing goes wrong here in this matchup. Perhaps to keep an eye on Alley Cat. At any rate, we're about to get started. The CAW Women's Championship is on the line right now. There's the bell. Let's get things started. Whip off the ropes. My Lady Balls with an elbow. Kitty Styles. Nice reverse elbow as she sends one right back. Spinning tornado kick by Kitty Styles. Styles with a leg sweep now. My Lady Balls on the receiving end. My Lady Balls going to work now, trying to get momentum back in her favor. The defending champion now gets taken down, a reversal by Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles now dropping down hard on the leg of My Lady Balls. The Women's Championship on the line here today. Beard Nation's My Lady Balls taking on Kitty Club's Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles sends My Lady Balls into the corner with a whip. Uh-oh. Kitty Styles gonna work on that leg, trying to completely shut down any offense My Lady Balls has here in this championship matchup. My Lady Balls with a drop kick to the leg now. Kitty Styles on the receiving end. Count reaches 4. Kitty Styles pulled into a leg sweep. Swinging neck breaker attempt now, and My Lady Balls with a neck breaker on Kitty Styles. My Lady Balls heads back in the ring, perhaps trying to look for a disqualification. My Lady Balls taunting Kitty Styles now from the ring. Kitty Styles face first into the turnbuckle. This is not a good position to be in if you are Kitty Styles. My Lady Balls clearly looking to walk away with a win, just stomping Kitty Styles down in the corner as she continues to gain momentum here in this championship matchup. Kitty Styles with a reverse DDT. Kitty Styles with that back kick drives the heel deep into the chin of the women's champion. Kitty Styles with the cover. 2. And nearly a 3 count, not enough to put My Lady Balls away for the match. Kitty Styles with a roll-up, but it's not enough. Another roll-up pin, cover, 2, no! And a reverse by My Lady Balls, 1, 2, and they bridge up out of it. Kitty Styles with the bridge and the backslide, 1, 2, no! Wow! Unbelievable matchup. We've never seen anything quite like this. An incredible matchup. It looks like Beastie is heading in, perhaps. She might get involved. MLB now, raining fists down on Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles up to the top rope. Kitty Styles from the top nails My Lady Balls. Kitty Styles back to her feet now. Kitty Styles sets up. Wow, Styles bomb. Styles bomb. Beastie distracting the referee. We knew there was more to this than what seemed to be Beastie distracting the referee during the pin. Titty Buster! Beastie with the cover! 2! No! So close! Kitty Styles with a reverse. Kitty Styles taking an opportunity to taunt. That could have been a bad decision by Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles again from the top. Drop kick from the top rope. Kitty Styles risking it all. My Lady Bull's back to her feet. A whip. Kitty Styles face first into the turnbuckle again. My Lady Ball's driving the foot deep into the throat of Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles manages to back to her feet. Big backbreaker as My Lady Balls does everything she can to slow the momentum of Kitty Styles. The leg is hooked. That could be it. 2. No! Kick out by Kitty Styles. So close. Setting up for the pump handle. Slam! Kitty Styles on the receiving end of a lot of damage right now. Perhaps Beastie costing Kitty Styles this matchup. And another kick. Kitty Styles with the kick and the cover. 1, 2. No, a kick out by My Lady Balls. Big back body drop. My Lady Balls down to one knee. Both of these women are extremely exhausted here and have put pretty much everything on the line here in this matchup. Neckbreaker now as My Lady Balls continues to gain momentum. Spear! Spear! Kitty Styles could be finished! 2! No! So close! I thought for sure that was a 3 count! Oh my God! Into the turnbuckle now, Kitty Styles still in trouble. Into that steel post with the shoulder. Kitty Styles taking an unbelievable amount of punishment in the ring against the women's champ. No, a kick out. My Lady Balls controlling the end of this matchup here so far. And here, this could be it. There it is. Titty Blaster, the second of the match. My Lady Balls covers. Barely able to get the cover. 1 arm. 3. Barely, just barely able to get the arm over Kitty Styles for the pin. Without a doubt, a 5-star matchup. The most incredible, intense matchup we have ever seen. Unbelievable. My Lady Balls just dragging herself and throwing her arm over top of Kitty Styles to get the cover. My Lady Bull successfully defending that title and keeping it where it is with Beard Nation. Alright guys, check those crowns, because up next, newcomer, shrouded in mystery, training by some of the best trainers in Japan. None other than Masuda taking on White Boy V. Let the betting begin on the next matchup. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here today at Beardageddon. The defending champion White Boy V will defend his championship against newcomer Masuda. And up next, the Intercontinental Championship is on the line here today on Beardageddon. And here he is, one of the eeriest. Very little is known about this individual. However, we do know that he was trained in Japan by some of the best teachers in professional wrestling, and now he is here to face off against White Boy V for the Intercontinental Championship. Masuda ready to face off against his biggest challenge to date here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. And the Intercontinental Champion being accompanied to the ring by Nightbloom. White Boy V. Here we go, the Intercontinental Championship on the line. The fifth matchup of the day, Masuda, White Boy V, ready to get things started. Ring the bell. Masuda with a double waistlock takedown from behind now to get things started here early on. Nice head scissor reversal as White Boy V tries to regain control. Big chop. Masuda back to his feet. Nice back body drop by White Boy V. Masuda has had great success here since arriving in Champions Alliance Wrestling. However, tonight will undoubtedly be the biggest challenge he has ever faced inside Champions Alliance Wrestling. Masuda now delivers a deadly forearm and a nice shot reversed by White Boy V. Masuda now takes down White Boy. White Boy back to his feet. Manages to break the hold. Masuda with a nice, well-placed snap suplex. Nice kick. Down goes White Boy V. Masuda trying to gain momentum here. Whip into the turnbuckle face first. Masuda with a double axe handle to the back of the Intercontinental Champion. Masuda up to the second rope. Down goes White Boy. Masuda again, splash from the second rope. White Boy V on the receiving end of some serious punishment here today. Masuda from the top. Masuda with the splash, spinning in midair. Here it comes. Driver. Masuda gets nailed. No, near three, but Masuda gets the shoulder up. Belly-to-belly suplex by Masuda now. Masuda still trying to gain momentum to the top rope. We could see it again. Wow! Wow! What was that? White Boy V not phased. Spinning back kick as he makes it back to his feet. And a drop kick off the ropes. And another. And a swinging neck breaker as White Boy V tries to regain momentum here. White Boy from the top rope as he delivers a big splash. Goes for the cover. No, a kick out by Masuda. Northern Light suplex with the bridge. 2, no, a kick out. Masuda sends shoulder first. White Boy V gets sent shoulder first into that post. It's going to do a lot of damage there now as Masuda rubs the sole of his foot against the face of White Boy V. Big springboard from the rope. Moonsault hits. Masuda trying to find an opportunity. Into the corner, Masuda setting up. Masuda taking on White Boy V. Big suplex from the second rope. Masuda with the cover, the leg is hooked. This could be it. No. A kick out at 2. Oh, what is this? What is Masuda doing? Whoa! Masuda! Down goes White Boy V. That could be it. We could have a new champion. 2, 3, Masuda, your new Intercontinental Champion. And here we are, the CAW Championship matchup is up next. We are just one match away from the main event. Beardageddon. The betting has started, ! Crowns to check your balance. Get them in there. I want to see as many bets as possible. The main event, Shinji Max will face off against Omega Stick for the CAW World Championship up next. Don't forget to use the hashtag CAWHype in your tweet if you want to be featured here on our live tweet wall. Stick around after the big match, after the big shave. Stick around. We're all going to go. We're going to raid another stream, and we're going to show someone, some friends, some love. And yeah, definitely try to go raid someone. Possibly, we'll make sure, obviously, someone is online that we know, and then we'll see who's online. We might go pay them a nice big CAW visit. So keep your steel chairs in hand. The betting has ended, and we are about to get underway. The CAW World Championship matchup. Defending champion Omega Stig will face off in a one-on-one matchup for the title today against Shinji Max.
You think you know me?
Here comes the challenger. The #1 contender for Omega Stig's CAW World Championship. No stranger to being on the main stage in a matchup when it really matters. Shinji Max makes his way to the ring. And the CAW World Champion making his way to the ring to defend his title, Omega Stig. Omega Stig looks calm and collected for his title defense here today on Beardageddon. Of course, the crowning jewel of CAW, that World Championship, it's on the line. Let's ring the bell. This matchup is underway. Off to a back and forth here early on. Shinji Max needs to do what he can here early on if he wants to control the matchup and the pace against Omega Sting. Omega Sting, of course, will be looking for that Omega's edge. Shinji Max also has to be careful of that Omega driver, which could easily cost him this matchup and the title. Shinji Max, of course, equipped with the K Blast, which Omega Sting also wants to avoid here. Shinji Max now trying to control the pace here as Omega Sting is on the receiving end. Big shot to the midsection. Omega Sting tries to get back to his feet. Shinji Max not going to allow that to happen. Omega Sting pushes away the shot. We are seeing a back and forth war here between Shinji Max and Omega Sting. Big elbow down to the back of the skull of Omega Sting. And Omega Sting with a boot to the midsection now. Shinji Max back in control. Omega Sting fighting an uphill battle here early on in this matchup. Shinji Max with a cover now early on. One! And the rope. Omega Sting grabbing hold of the ropes there. The ref is going to break the pin. Shinji Max into the corner, but a big boot reversal by Omega Sting. Shinji Max sends him back down in another cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Shinji Max headed to the top rope. This could be bad news for Omega Sting. Shinji Max from the top rope. And a kick out at 2. Shinji Max setting up, looking for an opportunity here. Takes Omega Sting against the ropes. Omega Sting off the ropes, and a cross-body splash by Shinji Max. Shinji Max still controlling here. Shinji Max bringing Omega Sting back to his feet. Very clearly controlling this matchup here. The pace as well as the momentum in favor of Shinji Max. A suplex now. Wow, unbelievable. Shinji Max putting it all on the line for the CAW World Championship. Unbelievable matchup. Uh-oh. Omega Stick calling for the Omega's Edge. This could be the beginning of the end for Shinji Max. Omega's Edge. With the cover, no, a 1 count. Omega Stick, perfect plex, locks in the cover. Could we have the champion? No, Shinji Max kicks out. Omega Stick in control of this matchup. Omega Stick lining up. Omega Driver. There is no way Shinji Max can survive. No, Shinji Max with a kick out. Shinji Max taking Omega Stick up top, all the way to the top. Superplex. Shinji Max with a cover. 2. No, so close to that 3. Just an inch away from being the new champion. And again to the top. Shinji Max kicked away by Omega Stick. Omega Stick with a crossbody from the top. Omega Stick trying to capitalize on an opportunity now. Omega Stick with the cover. The leg is hooked. 2. Noah kick out at 2. Uh-oh. Shinji Max setting up. No! Shinji Max trying to hit the Omega Driver. Uh-oh, Shinji Max setting up. Big kick to the face. Omega Stick might be out cold. 1, 2. No! Omega Stick setting up again! For the second Omega Driver! Can this be it? No! Down goes Shinji Max! 1, 2! No! Shinji Max kicks out of Omega Driver! Omega's Edge number 2! The second Omega's Edge! Wow, this is a championship matchup for the ages. Uh-oh. Max. Figure four. Figure four. The hold is broken. So close. What a matchup. Max with the cover. 1, 2. No, it can't go that 2. Omega Sting just barely gets his shoulder up. Max to the second rope. Elbow drop to the face of Omega Sting. Max somehow able to kick out of not 1, but 2 Omega's edges. Wow, unbelievable. Max now. Max in control. Omega Sting looks dazed. Max now with a nice backdrop suplex. This is a match for the ages. Big DDT. And it looks like Omega Sting is split wide open. Two, 3, Omega Sting gets the win with the perfect plex, locks it in, and retains the CAW World Championship. Congratulations to Omega Sting on defending his championship here at Beardageddon. And up next, the main event, the match you all have been waiting for. Only one beard will survive here at Beardageddon the loser will shave live on stream. Up next, Dan Diz faces Juno in a beard versus beard matchup. Loser shaves live on stream. Beardageddon, get ready. The main event is about to begin. Let's get the betting started. And up next, the biggest event ever in interactive wrestling on Twitch TV. Beardageddon. Someone loses their beard. We play for keeps here on Champions Alliance Wrestling. If you think this is a game, tell it to the loser of this matchup. Up next, the main event, Beardageddon. The reason this event was created. Get hype, get hella hype. All right, get ready. The bets are closed. The main event is about to get underway. The Beard versus Beard matchup. Dan Diz taking on Juno in the main event here. Let's get ready to get the biggest match in CAW history underway. We are making history here today. Let's go. And here we are, the main event of the evening. Beardageddon is getting started. Beards are on the line. Dan Diz making his way to the ring. And this is it, the main event, the one you have all been waiting for, the reason you are packed in here to capacity. And the other half of this Beard versus Beard matchup, Juno. Juno now is ready for his matchup. Dan Diz is at ringside. Juno is ready to go. We're about to get the main event underway. Dan Diz, Juno, Beard match. Let's get it started. This is the one you all have been waiting for. Beard versus Beard matchup. Facial hair is on the line. Juno with a nice elbow drop. And Diz with a boot to the midsection now, and Juno with a shot. And Diz off the ropes, nails the referee, flying down hard onto the knee. The referee gets nailed. Big scoop slam now by Juno. The referee's back to his feet. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. History is being made here on CAWrestling. Twitch.tv/CAWrestling, the #1 interactive universe here on Twitch TV. Belly to belly. Juno takes control now. Juno off the ropes and a big elbow drop to the back. And has managed to stop and gets a shot to the midsection before getting back to his feet. Armlock takedown now. And his push-ups on the back of the locked up arm of Juno. And is going for that shoulder, perhaps looking to focus and re-injure that shoulder of Juno's. And Diz with a head scissor controlling, driving an elbow down into the top of the skull of Juno. Nice shot to the midsection as Juno tries to get back to his feet. Big backbreaker now. Juno goes for the cover early on. The leg is hooked. 1, 2. Wow, and whoa, very, very close. Very close. Dan Diz with the cover now. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. This is the one you guys are all here to see, the main event. Dan Diz takes Juno, props him up on the top turnbuckle. Big backdrop from the second rope. Dan Diz raining down shots left and right. A hailstorm of punches by Dan Diz. And the cover. 2. No. And Diz, clearly the frustration is becoming too much for Dan Diz. Perhaps wanting to get this over early, however. Juno's stamina is not to be underestimated. Falling neckbreaker. No! No, the forearm into the back of the skull. We've seen that knock people unconscious here before. And the cover. 2. No, a kick out at 2. Dan Diz catches a right hand. Juno with a Northern Light suplex now. Juno pulling Dan Diz, but Dan Diz with a reverse elbow to the midsection. Not enough to gain control. Juno with the European uppercut now. They're locked up. Diz on the receiving end there. Juno focusing on the leg now. Juno with a whip. Juno sends Dan Diz to the outside. Juno now trying to cause some damage on the outside of the ring, and things could get ugly here on Beardageddon. Face first into the steel post. What is this? What is Juno doing? No, Juno, don't! Down the boot! Crushing Dan Diz's skull between the boot and the steel post. Unbelievable! Juno doing everything within his power to try and finish this match early on. Whoa! 4DT! 4DT! Dandiz just hit the 4DT! This could be it for Juno! The cover! 1, 2! No! Juno gets his shoulder up. Dandiz with a flying forearm as he taunts Juno. Pele kick. And again, Dandiz from the mounted position. Leg is hooked. Could this be it? 2. No, Juno kicks out. Just barely able to get a shoulder up in time to stop the count. Juno trying to catch his breath. Juno again sets up. No, big forearm to the back of the skull. Juno lines up for the Juno driver. This could be it. Dandiz is in deep trouble. No! Reverse chin breaker. Juno with a reverse Russian leg sweep now. Juno drops Dandiz down onto a devastating backbreaker. Juno now trying to mount an offensive, but it's blocked. Dandiz delivers a forearm. A back and forth war between these two legends in the ring. Dandiz now with the cover. 1, 2, 3. Juno gets caught with a flurry. Dandiz retains his beard. Juno must shave live on stream. Dandiz somehow walks out victorious. Stay tuned for the live shaving here on CAWrestling. All right, guys, get ready. Just give us 1 second here. We are getting Juno on the line for an interview and to shave his beard. Get ready. Oh, okay. Just give us a second
Dan,
here.
I hate you.
Listen, buddy. Listen, I got to give you a handshake after that. That was a hell of a match. My heart is pounding. I was so scared there. I was like, oh my God, I'm fucking done. I thought that second elbow to the back. Ooh. Oh, man.
Can't hear you, which is probably the best part of this.
Oh, there you go. There we go. All right. So let's get ready here, guys. Just 1 second here. Gonna capture this window. Oh, there we go. All right, there he is.
Here I am.
There you are.
Here we go.
Oh, there it goes. Let's see the hype in the chat. Let's give a big shout out for Juno there. That's right, a big guys, let's get some hype in the chat for Juno.
I mean, this is what yours looks like, right? It's just shitty. I can't tell.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Look at this, you guys. Rip beard, rip. Rip beard, rip.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Oh, I think I hear a particular Kitty Styles in the background. I expect a shoot interview out of her.
Shoot interview. She's gonna come to your house.
Gonna come to my house and actually shoot me.
Oh my God.
Is she a bad?
She said, oh my God.
Get the chance going. I want to hear, the oh my God chance.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, hang on a sec here. I've got an even better chant for you there, Juno. I've got an even better chant that we can start. I've got an even better one. There you go, guys. There's an even better chant right there. There it is, guys. That's it right there. That is it right there, guys. Look at that. Look, who is that 12-year-old prepubescent boy? Who is that?
Human ID officer.
There it is, guys. Oh, there's the song. Goodbye. Uh-oh.
Play the sad Hulk music as I go away. I hate you. This isn't over, Dan. Not over by a long shot.